tag Man United and Erik ten Hag below. Now this is a big one because I'm a Man United fan myself. I have been for a long time, and so if I was the Man United coach, this is what I would do. Put Bayındır in goal. Just let him play. Just let him play. Let Onana watch from the bench. Let him just relax. Just relax Onana. It's fine. No problem. Lisandro Martinez, Varane, Shaw, Wan-Bissaka. This is the back four from last season that was very strong. Ended up winning the trophy. Finished third in the league. And I really like this back line just because of Martinez's ball playing ability, Varane's experience. Varane hasn't been the greatest. Maguire could actually go instead. I'm going to go Varane. Casemiro and Mainoo. We're going to get onto the importance of this in a minute. Bruno, Rashford, Garnacho, Højlund. Now look at the bench. Malacia, Evans, Antony, Dalot, Maguire, Mount, McTominay, Diallo, Pellistri. Where's Martial? We sack him off. Just like Sancho, sack him off, mate. Go. Martial, we don't need you. We don't need you just walking around, not pressing properly. There's no space for that at Manchester United. Okay, so in this 4-2-3-1, now Ten Hag has liked to use Onana's ball playing ability, but because we're playing Bayındır, we are not using any of this stuff with using the goalkeeper putting the foot on it. And Man United are not at that stage to do that, so we're cutting that out. We're playing very simple modern football. Ten Hag has used rotational centre-backs. That's not going to work anymore. We are not doing that because that limits our rest defence structure. We get caught on the transition, bang, we're finished. Behind the ball at all times, Martinez, Varane, Casemiro and Mainoo doing this job. Everyone else can go higher. Usually this is what happens. When Varane gets the ball, plays it to Wan-Bissaka, Varane continues his run there to open up space, and then Onana gets the ball there, and then it just gets dodgy because the fans start booing and it puts pressure unnecessarily. So we're not doing that anymore. We are basically saying, Varane, play the ball, drop off there. Casemiro can drop in there, Mainoo can go higher. Just operating and dominating your zones. That's what we're working on. Sure, he's very good at operating in these areas and down the line. So him and Rashford, they've played so many years together, so I'm not too fussed about how they operate here. On this side, you have Wan-Bissaka and Garnacho. Wan-Bissaka can also be more conservative, so we could shift into a back three like this. Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Martinez. Shaw pushes higher. Rashford comes in with Højlund. Garnacho does this job, and then Bruno can operate. Bruno is free with Mainoo. And then Casemiro can make sure he's just marshalling the back along with Mainoo. Mainoo needs to help him up because his physicality has decreased, his athleticism has gone down drastically. But essentially you're playing like a staggered 3-2. So that's the rest defence. Martinez's ball playing ability with his left foot is very positive. That's where he can find Bruno in the pockets, Rashford in here, or Shaw comes in there, Rashford stays wide. We have Højlund's very aggressive pressing ability, his dynamism, his attacking runs, which I think he's been very good. He's been unlucky in the Premier League, fair enough, but look at in the Champions League. He's been scoring goals non-stop. And his time will come, and it has come. He scored the other day, and so he'll continue to do that. Garnacho has been brilliant this season, and that's it. We have Varane on the ball, play it to Martinez. Shaw goes higher, or Shaw inverts, Rashford stays wide. Casemiro, Mainoo keeping it compact. Bruno in here. Garnacho there, Wan-Bissaka staying more staggered, because if the ball comes back, Wan-Bissaka can play. He can also overlap, but then that requires Casemiro to drop in. Bruno has to be disciplined. That's a big question mark as well. Do we give Wan-Bissaka that freedom? Because Bruno, how often will he realise to drop in when Casemiro goes like this? Will he drop in there? Special mention. He needs to get on the ball as much as possible in build-up, because when you have Martinez and Varane splitting, he's the guy who doesn't care about pressure. He doesn't care. He's so composed, so mature, wise decision making for his age. It's ridiculous. He's the guy that will get you out of the build-up. He'll get you out of the build-up. He'll release Bruno, Rashford, Garnacho, Højlund, and that's it. So if these four can stay very high, get the rest of the players involved in build-up and watch what will happen. Especially Mainoo, because this player is not going to shy away on a big occasion in terms of getting the ball. Mainoo, Casemiro, Bruno. That's the midfield that we want to see. Casemiro's experience and his ball-winning ability and his ability just to play simple. Bruno is Bruno. And then Mainoo, unsung hero for me personally, because his ability is tremendous and he needs to be playing as much as possible. So that's the system I would play. Out of possession, we're looking at Højlund to be that aggressive presser with Rashford and Garnacho. Now what Man United have done